Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Chris here with a recap of last night and to look ahead to today's games, Tuesday, July 7th. Hope everyone had a good 4th of July weekend, as I did. So I hope everybody had a good day in Fanduel and Draftkings as well. So let's get into the recap here last night. So for my pitcher, I went a little bit cheaper, $7,800 with Chen. I thought he had a favorable matchup here against Minnesota. He got you 10. Not too bad. I'll take it. Seven inning, 5 strikeout, 2 earned. So bullpen mostly blew the game for him, but I'm all right with 10 from him. And as I say a lot, I am a Mariners fan, and Iakuma was coming back, and I like him a lot, but he was terrible before his injury, and he hasn't pitched in almost 2 months, so I was definitely not expecting much. So I loaded up on some Tigers here just a little bit to see if it worked, and it did. And the bullpen for the Mariners didn't do much either. So I went with Victor Martinez here. Had a very good game, got 10.75 salary, not bad at all. Adrian Gonzalez, I think a lot of people had Los Angeles stack today, 7.5. Ian Kinsler, I don't know what happened to him. Minus 1.25. And he was pretty good against Iakuma. So, Detroit scores 12 runs and Kinsler gets out 5 times. Very surprising. Justin Turner, I didn't do too bad and got a 3.5. I will take that. Brandon Crawford, I don't think he played. If he did, he didn't do anything. I didn't really watch that game, so he was mostly just a fill-in. Shortstop was terrible yesterday. Yoenis Cespedes, picked him up. He has good success against Iakuma. Did very good, 7.25. JD Martinez, this guy's been unbelievable here recently. Just home run after home run. Price has gone up a lot, but you got you 10.5, so obviously worth it. Last but not least, the slumping Jock Peterson. He's been slumping a lot here recently, which sucks a lot because I love playing Jock. And he didn't do too bad, 2 points, but, against Philly, I was expecting a lot more from Jock Peterson and everybody else. In tournaments, he was over, 60% owned, so a little disappointed from him. So hope everyone had a good day. Let's get into today's lineups. I am stacking a little bit here. This may change because it looks like there is some rain games going on tomorrow. There could be Pittsburgh is one of them. So let's get into today. I'm liking Francisco Liriano a lot here. He did very good last time out against San Diego. I think he got 17. I'm not sure, but he did really good against San Diego. Liriano, he's been roughed up here recently, but San Diego has the highest strikeout ratio against lefties, highest in the MLB. So I'm liking Liriano get you about 9+ strikeouts hopefully. I'm stacking lefties here against Billingsley. Billingsley has an average against lefties here about 420 against him. Against lefties, so lefties destroy Billingsley. So Grandal had a good game. Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez is cheap, $2,900. I don't know why, but I'm all right with it. I'm going to keep riding him until he goes up. Same as Grandal. He's only $3,000, which is unbelievable. Second base is terrible. There's really nobody. I'm only liking Wong here tomorrow. If in the second game of the doubleheader, Chicago throws in a right-handed pitcher because, I'm liking Wong, lefty on righty. If it's a lefty, I'm taking Wong out. But for now, Wong, I'm liking him, $2,900. Pablo Sandoval, lefty on righty. Because Pablo, the switch hitter, he's been hitting very well over 320 against righties here recently. Dan Herron gives average against about 270 against lefties. But righties, not too much. So I'm liking Pablo here. Hopefully he can do something. He's been hot here as well. Next, going with Eric Ivar. He's been unbelievable this last week, facing terrible Colorado. Lefty and righty. So I'm liking Ivar here once again. Hope he puts up pretty good numbers. Then going with Chuck Peterson. Like I said, he struggles a lot, but he's only $3,300 and he's facing one of the worst pitchers of this year. So you got to go with him, even though he may be not doing good. I think he saved 17 home runs off righties. So even though he's been struggling, you got to take the chance on him. Spend a little bit of money here on Cole Calhoun, but I'm going to go with that righty on lefty against Chad Betts. Not the best pitcher. Watch this game. It may get rained out. They are in Colorado, 67% chance of rain. So watch that. I'm doing this very early in the morning. So like I said, it will probably change by then. But if they do play it, LA, Angels, and the Dodgers, I am liking as a stack. And then going to under Ethier, very, very cheap, $2,300 against Billingsley, like I said, righty and lefty again. So, not bad lineup at all that I am liking. Another pitcher I like is Giovanni Gallardo. He's facing Arizona, not too bad of a hitting team, but Gallardo's been very good here recently, so I'm going to go with him once again. As a side pitcher, who else do I like? Maybe Brett Anderson if you want. He may get lit up. Who knows? Philly, they don't have too bad of a hitting team here, as they put up 7 last night. So, who knows? Taijuan Walker, I'm not expecting too much from him. Tyson Ross may have a good game against Pittsburgh. So, let's go over to Draftkings here. What I am liking. Okay. So, Sonny Gray did not pitch last game because, his illness. But hopefully he can come out here against the Yankees. He is in the hitter's park, though. But, Sonny Gray has a low CRA. So hopefully Gray continue. His price is very, very cheap for some reason. Hopefully he doesn't get let up, but I'm liking him. Francisco Liriano once again. Yasmani Grandal, Adrian Gonzalez. I like Johnny Giovatella because, he's a cheap option. He is in Coors Field, but, that's not going to do too much for him. He's not a power hitter, but he's going to be batting in the top of the lineup. And he's got Trout and Pujols behind him. So if he gets on, he probably is going to score. So hopefully he can get some. And he's really cheap, and he's been doing pretty good recently. Next one, Chris Bryant. You can't pass this guy up. 36 the other day and then 10 last night. Playing Lance Lynn, righty on lefty in Chicago. Loving Chris Bryant. Price is a little high, but I'm liking it. Once again, Eric Ivar. His price is a lot higher over here on DraftKings, but, I'm still liking him. I probably won't play all these Dodgers because, I don't like stacking 5, maybe 4, but, I can't help it with the awesome matchup that's going on. Andre Ethier, once again, Jock Peterson. This is the guy I might change out, Yasiel Puig. But, I didn't see any other options really for cheap guys under $3,800. If you guys find someone under $3,800, then have at it. Yasiel Puig's been struggling a lot since his injury. So, and it's a righty on righty, so not too good of a matchup for Puig. But like I said, he's facing one of the worst pitchers. So who knows? So that is what I'm liking today, guys. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, let me know. Follow me on Twitter, ask me questions. Leave a like if you like it. Like I said, I'll have my Twitter name in the description. So, alright guys, I hope everyone has a good start to their Tuesday. And have a good day.